Hello, everybody. I have been thinking of you all a lot over this holiday season, and I have needed a bit of a rest and a bit of a break, and all of that it seems everybody is coming to the end of this year just feeling that real sense of needing to rest. But I also really missed us meeting and being together, and I'll really miss that this week as well. So I just thought that I would record a little something to say hello, and for those that might be feeling that they might enjoy a little bit of a boost or something like that, then I hope this is helpful. And also to say welcome to those of you that have joined whilst we've been on our sort of holiday break, and just that this is hopefully an opportunity for you to have a really good nosy around the members area of the website. There's tons and tons of workshops there. Bring a journal with you. Grab yourself some spare time over the holiday season whenever you can, and hopefully you'll find that useful. So maybe, as with all our sessions, I invite you to just check in, and we'll do a really quick meditation, and then I have a tiny little reflection to share with you with a journal prompt. I'm also going to put this video up on YouTube, so that if you've got friends or family that you know of that might appreciate a little bit of extra support over the Christmas season, then it's easy to share with them. As you know, usually our recordings go on the members area of the website, which is only available to members. So without further ado, I invite you just to move yourself into as comfortable a position as you can, ready for our stillness and check-in. And maybe you just want to do a little bit of movement. Here, when I'm recording this, I've just had lunch and I'm feeling a little bit feeling quite heavy from all my Christmas eating. Yeah, just enjoying little bits of gentle movement when they come to me. So maybe even have a bit of a sway if that feels good for you, and reach your arms up, and maybe circle your wrists. Take a deep breath in, have a stretch. It can be good to have a stretch sometimes. Give a roll of the shoulders, and then when you're ready, come to stillness. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, close or lower your eyes. Let's take another deep breath in through our nose, and an audible exhale through our mouth. Another one of those. Don't worry if, like me and many other people, you've got the sniffles that are going around this year. If you have to breathe through your mouth, that's okay too. And let's just scan down through our bodies and notice where we are today. So I invite you to place your attention at the tip of your head, and imagine that there is a golden beam of light, and that is your attention that's coming to your head. It's like the tip of your head lights up the very top of your head, like a light bulb almost, as you bing, place your attention there. And as we scan down through your body, more and more of your body is going to light up. So taking your attention down now through your forehead and your eyes, and as your attention moves down your body, that light is also moving down through your body and lighting up your body. Placing our attention down through to our nose, mouth, jaw, neck, shoulders. Attention flowing down your arms, elbows, wrists, hands, filling up with light that sweeps back up to your chest, and your attention carries down through your chest, abdomen, pelvis, golden, bright, sparkling, shining light filling your body as your attention flows through your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, and your feet. Feel your whole body bathed, glowing in this light, beautiful light. And we're just gonna, to finish off, we're gonna scan back up through our bodies. I'll guide you through it. If you want to follow with me, your attention sweeping back up to your ankles, calves, knees. Just noticing this light, what it feels like in your body, your calves. I've already done our calves, your thighs, pelvis, stomach, chest, arms, neck, face, to the very tip of your head again. And when you're ready, in your own time, take a deep breath in, as we did at the beginning, and as you exhale out through your mouth, open your eyes and ground yourself back in your room. Okay. Well, I had a little reflection that I wanted to share with you, something I've been really thinking about over this Christmas period. I celebrate Christmas, but of course for you it might just be holidays, or there are other celebrations, of course. So Christmas is in my tradition, but over this holiday period, or even just as we come to the end of this year, and we start moving into 2023, it's a sort of really reflective place, but it can often be really busy. And I've been thinking, particularly if you celebrate a holiday that involves quite a lot of giving of gifts, or coming together with traditions to share food and things like that, that there's a sense of so much kind of stuff coming up, I've been noticing. And I emailed one of our members. We were back and forth a little bit about this as well, one of the Rest of Activism members, about how much is brought up for us around the concept of giving. I had the experience of giving, I had the experience both of giving a gift to a friend that was much more than what they'd gifted me. And I had the experience of the other way around as well this Christmas. And I was really noticing what it, what a minefield it can kind of feel like of, oh gosh, have I given enough? Have they, have I given too much as well? And thinking about, as I sort of dug down a bit deeper, that I realised, this thing of sort of, have I thought of so-and-so? Oh, so-and-so sent a card, I didn't send a card. And but also how much time am I allowed to take for myself over this period that's supposed to be for being with people that we love. How much do I want to do my own traditions? How much do I want to honour other people's traditions? Particularly my partner and I having, you know, a Christmas together where we each of our families have their own Christmas and ways of doing things, and how we navigate that. And just how much is getting worked out over this period of around what it means to give. And so many of us are here in this membership because we want to give to the world, and probably we give a huge amount of ourselves to the world, and some of us give too much of ourselves, or in ways that aren't necessarily aligned. And so I suppose I just wanted to share that that's something I've been really reflecting on, and to invite you, if that resonates at all, to reflect on that yourself, the ways in which those triggers around giving, the stories that we have about giving, about, you know, we might have stories that we're someone that never gives enough, or we might have stories that we're someone that always gives too much and never has the space for our own needs. Or, you know, those stories about our identity in relationship to giving have a higher chance of being triggered over this holiday season. And so the invitation is to be aware of those, and to take, where possible, an attitude of curiosity when we feel that, oh, we notice, you know, a bit of a discomfort, or perhaps a bit of kind of pain or hurt, or whatever that might be, and using that as an opportunity to reflect and to investigate our relationship with giving, and what feels like healthy, aligned giving for us, because it's so related to the way that we relate to climate change. I bet that, certainly for me, this is the case, that the stories that I have around giving that come up for me around Christmas, they are really similar stories that I have in relationship to giving to a climate crisis. And so this feels like a really good opportunity for me to kind of notice those, and have a chance to reflect on which of those stories I want to hold on to and feel healthy and good for me, and which of those stories I might want to loosen a little bit and maybe even let go. So that would be a journal prompt. If you want to spend a bit of time with that, is to maybe pick out a couple of times over the last few days that you have been in a situation where you are giving or being given to, and how that felt for you, and what you might notice about that. And to maybe pick out one situation that's coming up for you where you anticipate giving or being given to, and how you're feeling about the prospect of that, and how you want to approach that. And then the other thing I wanted to share is, I was just flicking back over my diary. Usually we'd go into breakout now, wouldn't we? We'd go into our breakout groups, and we'd have the chance to digest it together, and those that wanted to journal instead of going into the breakout rooms could do that. So feel free to pause the YouTube video if you just want to do it right now, as if you were in one of our live sessions, or even pause it and go and find a family member or someone that you live with, or give a friend a call and be like, would it be okay if we just had a small discussion about our relationship to giving? So feel free to do that if you want to. But yeah, imagining that we'd done that and we were coming back together, and I usually share another little something at the end to sort of reflect on it for the week that's coming. And I was reading back over my diary from the year as sort of part of my own reflective practice, and I found something I'd written in the beginning of the year when I did the 10-step climate grief course with Good Grief Network, which was absolutely amazing. And it's a 10-week course, and I did it at the beginning of the year. And one of the thoughts coming out of that for me was asking myself, when I feel that I'm under-resourced or struggling, do I need joy, rest, or pleasure. And I'd forgotten it. And how useful it had been for me. So I reminded myself, and I also wanted to share it with you. So this is just something to think of for the rest of the holiday season. When you're needing a bit of resourcing, ask yourself, do I need joy, rest, or pleasure? If you're needing joy, then you're probably just wanting to have a laugh, let your hair down, do something fun, like have a dance or play a board game, or go out and kick the football around, or whatever it might be for you that brings you real joy. Do you need rest? Actually, sometimes it can take energy to do all those things, and we actually just need to have a lie-in, or we need to have a nap, or we need to switch all the lights off, curl up under a blanket and just be still for the day, or even just for 5 minutes. So that would be rest. Or pleasure. Actually, you haven't got the energy perhaps to go out and do those things, but you're not needing to just completely rest, but you just need to really, really show yourself some care. And so that might be savoring your favorite foods, or putting on your favorite clothes, or having a really nice long bath with your favorite bath oils, or whatever it might be, and just giving yourself some pleasure. So something to think for going forwards. Joy, rest, pleasure. What do you need going forwards? I am going to finish up there. I've prattled on for 16 minutes already. So I'm going to pop this on YouTube and share it around as a practice prompt for this week. And just wishing you all the very best of what remains of 2022. I'm very much looking forward to seeing you in the new year. Bye.